Welcome everybody, Que Ole Vagos. We're right here on another episode of the Que Ole podcast. Thank you everybody for joining in and listening and tuning into our podcast, Que Ole Podcast Chicago. With me today, I got a special artist, good friend of mine from the neighborhood that goes by the name of Demo Ramirez, international hip hop artist, active community member and owner of his own record label, and street politician, amongst other things. And today he's here. He's gonna tell us a story about himself, and he's gonna just tell the story.
Man, bro, I gotta tell you, man, I appreciate you for having me here, bro. It's really dope to be in this environment, bro. Man, it's like, it's crazy. Like, I've seen you in the neighborhood, like, as a kid. You know, like, on your steps on Pulaski. I live on Pulaski, too. I'm 24th in Pulaski. So it's like, I remember going up there, I'm like, man, motherfucker look crazy, bro. Bald as hell, big as hell.
Yeah.
Middle of the daytime in fucking 2004. That shit was a dangerous block.
Yeah, it was.
So thank you for having me here, bro. It's an
No
honor to be
problem,
here, bro.
man. I'm
Really
glad you made it, and we're way overdue, bro. We're way overdue.
Hell yeah.
With us here, we got a couple of our buddies, brothers.
Hell yeah.
Because we are brothers. We've known each other for the 80s, late 80s. Surf, Milo and Dave, brothers.
Yeah.
From the hood, little village. Good friends of mine, brothers. We're brothers.
Hell yeah, bro.
And they're here joining us, and I'm glad we're all here.
It's like a century mixed within all of us right here.
Yes, sir.
It's like, it's crazy.
It is, man. Well, thanks for being here. Thank you for taking the time to be here and talk a little bit about yourself, so we can get to know what's going on with Demo Ramirez, man.
Thank
know
you,
what's
bro.
up, man. So go ahead.
Oh yeah, bro. So I appreciate you again, bro. And yeah, man. Like I was like, I was born in '91, and at that time my parents were living on Albany and 21st, and they were like,
By the projects right there.
Yeah, it's basically the Mexican projects.
Yeah, they were. My uncle lived there for a
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
No joke. Nobody knew they were there, but they were there.
Yeah, and it's like, I came from that environment, in the neighborhood, in the community, like my parents, I'm a first generation Mexican, like our families, our parents were migrants. And after that we moved to Eli Whitney, in front of it, like right in the corner. I remember that as a baby running outside and seeing a bunch of probably you.
Yeah.
Because I was like, 92, 93, like my first steps was on Kamensky, like right there, Eli Whitney in the corner.
Right.
Kamensky. And then I remember saying, it was dangerous and stuff like that as a little kid and whatever. But yeah, man, I grew up in the neighborhood. My parents were divorced, when I was 5 and shit, And it was troubling because you're pushed into an environment that they don't understand.
Right.
They don't even speak the language that you're just supposed to come here and we're all supposed to do our thing. Like you're supposed to do your part, but our part, like they don't know that when you go to school, just because you live on this side a couple blocks and you go to school over there, your life is in danger.
Right.
If you do not, the first time that I knew with David, and a bunch of our little grammar school friends, we didn't know what left or right was. We didn't know what folks or people was. We just went to school and all we knew was you can't wear gold or you can't wear beige, and that was it.
Right.
And then I think in terms of our parents and the way that we came up, they didn't understand that. Like, I can't go to school today. Why? Because the game makers told me if I don't fucking turn today,
yeah,
it's ¿Cómo que? Chingadera. Like they don't.
Bro.
It's like a fairy tale.
Right.
And it's like, I think that's like the.
It's like a rite of passage or something. Yeah.
And I think that also creates the tribe. Like it creates a tribe like us. Like we're all part of a tribe, unknowingly. We're all part of a tribe because our passages are the same, even though they're different, like chapters. Like I'm pretty sure we all had to go through a certain type of moment where it was never going to be the same again.
Right.
Like after today, this is what it is. Like when one time me and David were walking home from school, and in front of Moreno's on 26th Street, next to it was Moreno Sports, where there was maquinitas, and there was like you could get Pokemon cards or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we were walking past, and it was like, man, I must have been like 11 or 12, and we were walking past, and one of the Ridgeway boys was out there with a girl. I didn't know he was a Ridgeway boy. I didn't know what he was. I didn't care. We were just kids.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "What up, folks?" And me, just because somebody just said, "What's up?" I'm like, "What's up?" He grabs me so fast. Hey, no, what up, folks, man? We're cool. Little kids.
Right.
And he's like, what are you saying that? Why? Like, he said, "What's up?" Nah, bro.
Right.
Folks, bro, we're over here. And I'm like, bro, how does he know that? How do I know that? Like, I didn't understand that there was like invisible boundaries and also like different type of dialect. Like if you say G.
Right. That was a big one.
That's a big one. or you
Right.
say brothers, you know, or you say folks, or you say fam, or you say, you know, like, or, you know,
Right.
like little type of dialogue that just puts you in a type of tribalistic nature. Like this is, like, you know, like the Tlaxcalas and the Aztecs, and the, you know, like everybody has a different tribe, and different type of dialect, different way of conducting themselves. And the one thing that we learned how to in terms of like little kids, we had to conduct ourselves in terms of perseverance of our innocence. Like, nah, bro, stay away from that. Don't do that. Don't say that. Like when he told me that, I'm like, why can't I say that? And then now you know, you learn it as you grow up.
As you grow up, you start learning
the influences.
Yeah, rules and whatnot. So what grammar school did you go to?
I went to Little Village Academy on Lawndale and 26th.
Okay.
On Lawndale 26th. It was actually it was opened in '96, and that was my kindergarten year. So we were the first actual generation from kindergarten to 8th grade to be in that school. Like, you know, like the first generation entirely of 8 years. So like every grade level, we went from kindergarten to 8th grade, like the first time. So when we were like, David was a year older, and when we were gonna graduate, they're like, hey, you know, you guys need to understand that at your academic level, the academic level you guys produce in the 8 years that you guys been here has given the school grant money, has given like more like people funds from the state. We had brand new rims. We had they took us to New York, and they're like, you guys are like, yeah, like, you know, in Little Village, like you guys perform in the top criteria in education from kindergarten to 8th grade compared to other kindergarten to 8th graders from '96 to 2005.
Okay.
And so they gave us a bunch of money, and then like for like to take us everywhere. And when I was in I always remember this when we were raising funds for for New York. They're giving us Coca-Cola cans or whatever, and they're like, yeah, go ahead and sell it. Go out there, I'll go outside of your soccer practices, you know, tell your parents, you know, to fund them. I remember I'll go out there outside of soccer practice, and all the Richard boys and the Lawndales would come up and be like, hey, what you selling, shorty? I'm like, cans for to go to New York. It was like $100, $50. And here's a can. Nah. Just let the teachers know that the game makers helped y'all go to New York. Oh, okay. Shit, like that. Right. And you know, it's funny how to some people it's dangerous, but to some of us it's just normal.
Normal, right?
And it shouldn't be, but it's the way it is,
man.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
Yep. I think it's safe to say it's definitely a little bit of both.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous normality.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. But yeah, man. Growing up, we were my mom had a corner store on Springfield and 25th on the corner, and my dad lived on Pulaski 24th, but I went to school on Lawndale 26th, and the game borderline was on Hamlin.
Okay.
So you know, being a latchkey kid, because you know they're divorced. They don't. I would say I would hit this house on my soccer practice. I would say where the hell I was at.
Right.
And then one time we got beat up bad on it was like, man, for some reason we were little kids, Springfield 24, Ryan, they were like 14 of us. And today we're gonna wear red. Every last one of us. We're gonna wear red. Cool. So we're wearing red and walking around the neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah, like thinking it's okay. And I already had like a little
totally fucking clueless.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah, it's fine.
But you know, I don't think he was really clueless, bro. I think it was a little bit of arrogance.
Yeah,
arrogance.
We didn't care.
Arrogance, because we didn't care.
We didn't care.
I mean, I had two older brothers who kind of like showed me the ropes and showed me. And to be honest with you, up until that point, I really had nobody to like be like test me.
Right.
Yeah.
I had little shit here and there, but nobody to really be like, nah, this is a reality check. So
and as a matter of fact, I was already hanging out with the Ridgeway boys at that time, and they made a thing to check me. Wait, what's up with the motherfucker with the belt on the left? And I did have my belt to the left. And I hit, and I think.
Oh my god, I forgot about this shit too. The belts. I was never a belt guy.
So yeah, you used to have those belts that you used to get.
Paisa.
At King Disc. But it had your the first name, the letter of your first name in Old English.
Okay.
You know, with the little slipper thing.
Yeah.
So you can have it long enough to stretch out.
Yeah.
So I had that, thinking I wasn't scared. I was already exposed to it, and as a matter of fact, the 2-6 were beating me up for walking home with my gym color shirt. It was gold. So I would not. That's how I was actually exposed to that. One time, I had a girlfriend when I was like 12, and she lived on Averson 27th. And then I went with my fucking so it doesn't matter. We're not saying names.
Yeah.
Married. We don't want the FBI and female fans to get out of it. Anyways, so we went over there. She had quinceañera practice, and I had my gold shirt. from gym. It was gym. It was gym class. I had Little Village Panthers, you know, and then I walked over there, and then I changed because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were in the Super Bowl that year, and I had a 28 jersey with Dunn. You know, the player.
Okay.
So I go in there. I seen them following us, and then like when I walked into the to the house, the señora's like, ¿a quién están siguiendo? Porque mira, esos gangueros están ahí enfrente. And I had already changed from my gold jersey to my 2-8 jersey. Mm-hmm. So my gold shirt to my 2-8, and I go out, and I see the 2-6 name was Osmer. Tall, skinny motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And then he's all like, oh, I know this motherfucker's a 2-8. Oh, sorry, excuse me. And we can swear, right? Yeah, he's like, I know this motherfucker's a 2-8, bro. I was like 12. This motherfucker a grown man, bro. You know, this motherfucker a 2-8. And I look at him dead in his eyes, I'm like, I ain't no 2-8. And I go back inside. To quinceañera practice, you know, whatever. Yeah. Motherfucker waits for me and it multiplies, gets more people, and then I step outside, go to La Estrella, and then my girlfriend and all that, leave him alone. I'm like, no, just go ahead, you know, Super Warrior over here. 20s. I'm like, I got it. And then my friend, Jackie, you know, she's a lesbian, so she looks like a boy, and you know, like, and then you know, so we were kids, right. So whatever. She was like, no, leave him alone, and then he grabs her. Oh, you're a girl, leave her alone. I can't hit you, so I'm gonna hit him. And this motherfucker hits me in the chest so hard. I was a little kid, bro. Right. I never felt like that. Like someone, like I felt like my heart hit my fucking lungs, and I cried. And he's like, "What the fuck are you, a little boy, or something?" And he pushes my head up, and I'm crying. He pushes my head up, and then she's like, "He's 12 years old." What? And he's like, man, why you got me doing this to you, little motherfucker? Right. And he pushes me on. I'm like, wait, what? I told you, like, what's going on? Right. Where do you live at? And I'm like, but that's the 24th. Well, let's go to your crib. And then I'm like, damn. And then the old girl's like, I'm like, go over there. Just go. Just leave me alone. Like, I'm not going to leave you alone with this man. I'm like, nah, it's okay. Just go over there. And then we get to like Springfield and like in front of Justicia. And I'm like, should I just go to the block, you know, whatever. Right. You know, as a little kid, I'm like, should I just go with my friends? Right. And I'm like, well, I gotta go over here because this is where my mom is. And then he punches me again in the middle of the street. Boom! Real hard in my face. And then by this time I'm bleeding from my nose. And then he's like, man, you keep lying, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And he shows me a fucking gun. And I'm like, oh shit. Alright, let's go to my crib. For real. Wow. Started walking down 26. I'm telling you, bro, I was like 12.
And you were 12 years old?
Yeah. And I started walking. And this is what led me into being a film ball. So I keep walking, and I don't know, and he keeps pushing me on like a hostage, bro. Like, I know he got a gun, he just pushed me on. Yeah. And I'm like, man, and I start crying, bro. Like, man, what the fuck am I going through this? Right. I didn't understand. And like, even right now, I just feel like, man, what the fuck is wrong with this grown ass man? Right. So out of nowhere, bro, like by Totalico, the Lavanderia parking lot, some dude was on a bike busting out. And he's like, hey, and that's how I know his name. Osman, what are you doing, man? He's like, this is a flake. He looks at him. What the fuck? That's a little kid, bro. What the fuck's your problem? Hey, no, little shorty, keep moving on. You're good. I'll never forget this motherfucker, bro. And I'm like, damn, bro, that's what's up. I'm walking away, grabs me by the fucking, like, again. We're not fucking, nah, you're gonna take this motherfucker flake. I'm telling you, he's a flake. He wasn't wrong. Eventually I would, but because of him, I'm like, fuck. And then, but because of him, like, bro, like I said that, and the dude, like, man, bro, this is go press charges, bro. Get the fuck on out of here. Dude leaves all on his bike, but he, like, hangs around. And then my friend, Jackie, when she was following me, she's like, man, you can't be touching him like that. He's Michelle's cousin. I'm like, who the fuck is Michelle? And I'm like, oh, it's like that. It's like, oh yeah? It's like, I'm going to take you to her house right now. We start walking down Harding and 26 towards up. Sophia, her sister, older sister was named Blackie, was I guess a 2-6 leader at that time.
Blackie.
Yeah.
I remember him.
And then we start walking towards 26, and she's like, no, this is where he lives. Jackie starts knocking on the door, boom, 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 boom. Sophia from my grammar school, like, bro, I'm like in 6th grade. This girl's in 7th grade. They fucking up Cracker. That's what they call me back then, because I'm light skinned, bro.
They called you Cracker?
Yeah, bro. And I was like bloody, like, what the fuck happened to him? And she's like, a 2-6.
They got Cracker.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Yeah, man.
So they called you Cracker. That's messed up, man.
Yeah, bro, because I was the most light skinned cat in the whole, you know, in the class. Like, you can see it in the class picture. I stood out. So yeah. One time, bro, real quick story. You know, my first name's Alexis, so it's like, you know, it could be a girl's name. So I was on the basketball team, undefeated team in Little Village. We beat everybody. We beat Corkery, we beat St. Davis. Like, we were undefeated. Like, literally, the only time that's ever been happening in our little division in school. So then Nike decides to sponsor our team and gives us shoes. gives everybody their colors, or the green colors, right? And at this time, you had to go in front of the whole school, in front of the auditorium, and present your shoe, open it, take a picture, you know, and whatever. Tell me why, he says, my name's Alexis. In front of all the parents, I open up my shoes, and they're pink. But wait, it doesn't stop there. The principal starts laughing. Parents start laughing. My mom's laughing. Everybody's laughing. And then guess what? The older cats start chanting. Slowly starts building up. Cracker, cracker, cracker. And then everybody starts chanting. Embarrassing. I'm all red, bro. And everybody's laughing. You know, it's like, you know what it felt like? It's like that Step Brothers film where Brendan has a man, and everybody's laughing. That's what and it felt like that, bro. It was embarrassing. And then I'm like, man, you know what? Yeah. And then I started becoming the villain. Yeah, that's my name. What's up? Whatever it is, you know. But yeah, man, that was my nickname growing up as a kid.
So how long? You're in high school, they're still calling you that?
No, well, we started doing graffiti. And then so when we went to high school, I went to Curie.
Okay.
You know, a little village back then, bro, we didn't know past 31st or past Cicero, past California, or past Ogden.
Okay.
You know, that was our little box.
Right.
So when we went to high school, we wanted to go to Curie. Like, bro, I never heard of Satan Disciples. Sounded like a cult.
Right.
You know, like, I heard of deuces and kings, bro. That's all we knew.
Right.
So one time, like, you know, we're in school, and you know, you start talking to people. I always rapped. I always made music. I always tried to freestyle. I used to rap and freestyle on corners with like the Lawndales when I was like 11, 10 years old.
Okay.
You know, like, oh, rap about Piper Rots. I'm like, man, I don't even know who that is. You know, like, and then like, with a hot dog in his hand, like, that's ruthless, bro. And then, like, you know, Chango Rods. I'm like, what the hell? Whatever. So I was freestyling for cats when I was like 11, 12. And when I stopped hanging around with the older kings when I was a little kid, I was 12 years old in my jungle gym. Hey, you the little both raps, right? Like, yeah. All right, rap about this, huh? And then they're like, put your hand down. They all started enjoying it. They put coke on my hand. You know, I was 12 in my jungle gym in grammar school.
Wow.
It was Casper from London. Put your hand down, bro. What the hell is this? Sniff it. You ever seen like Alice in Wonderland? Or like when the colors just hit the brain? And, bro, I won't start yapping. I started rapping my ass off, and I'm thinking I'm cool. They keep giving me coke, and I was like,
let me find out that's how your career started.
no. It started at school dance in 6th grade, but like, you know, I was like that. But everybody knew I freestyled, and then like I was leaving, and then Cash was like, where you think you're going, little homie? I'm like, going home. No, you owe me $80 for the shit you just did.
Wow.
And I was looking around like, what's up? What? Yeah. Nah, man, I was chilling here. Y'all came here.
Right.
So then, I'm leaving, like, I ain't playing, no homie. And he kicks me in the back. Like, I was like, yo, boom. And I start tripping. I'm like, man, leave me alone. My Walkman, I think I was listening to, like, the Marshall Mathers EP or something like that. I remember it. And then I'm like, man, what the hell is your problem? He grabs my headphones and smashes them. You gonna give me that money? You go to fucking school here? I'm like, yeah, dude. He starts pushing me, and some dude named Johnny is like, man, leave him alone, bro. What the fuck is a little kid? No, fuck that. That shit ain't free. I'm like, all right. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, so what are you gonna do? We're gonna fuck you up unless you pay me. And I'm like, I ain't got nothing, bro. I ain't got nothing. Run his pockets. I ain't got shit. I was like a freaking little kid. Right. I was only there because, you know, my parents with the words had nowhere to go, and I was just rapping, listening to music. You know, and I was just in the jungle gym of my school, the safest place I thought. And then they're like, you bring me a steamer, or I'm fucking you up every day. I didn't know what a steamer was. Mm-hmm. And the dude was like,
a Cleveland steamer?
Yeah, a steamer.
Yeah. That's what I know, a Cleveland steamer.
You need to bring a steamer. You're like, bro, it's 2003. It's like 2003. Like, and it's like, I'm like, man, what the And the dude's like, that's a stolen car, bro. You gotta bring back a whip. I don't even know how to drive, bro. Well, you're gonna bring back one right now tonight. You're going with him. He told the dude that was protecting me. He's like, fuck. And then we're walking, and then they're like, I'm like, oh, right here. Like, no, you can't steal from the hood. And this is how I learned that. You can't steal from the hood. We gotta go to folks. I'm like, oh, towards my mom's house. I should have never said that. You know, towards my dad's house. Like, you know, my dumb ass was just saying, I was an innocent kid just leaving fucking.
Yeah.
So
todo inocente.
And then we start coming towards like Hamlin, right? And I'm like, man, there's nothing here. He's like, man, no homie, just fucking hit me and run. And I'll just say you got away. And you're good, bro. I'm like, bro, I go to school there every day. And I told him that. And this is like a grown man, bro. And I was like 12. I go to school there every day. I can't go back with nothing.
Right.
So we start going down this alley. And I see a Buick Oldsmobile, like in the 80s. Little box car. Great. I see my boy drive. His mom drives. My boy's mom drives the Frostos. His mom drives a red one, a maroon one. Yeah, I seen this car, so I was comfortable. I've been in it. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, I haven't been in many cars that I could remember. I'm a kid. So I'm like, cool. This is the one. He's like, nah, look, just go, bro. I'll just hit myself. He's like trying to look out. Bro, I can never go to school again. He's like, all right, fuck it, bro. Go ahead. So I'm trying to do everything I've seen in movies, grab a brick, throw it. Bro, I was like, I threw that brick so hard it bounced back at me.
I got a story about that too.
Boom, boom, oh, what the fuck? Oh. Dude starts laughing. Bro, little homie, you can't do it like that, bro. You gotta hit it right here. And he started trying to hit like, man, I can't break it. And he's like, you really want to get in this car? Like, it's the only way I can go back to school. And he's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I got in this car, bro. I ran from like the edge of somebody's yard, and I fucking threw myself through my feet through the driver's side window, scraped my whole back. That's how I got into that car. Like some. I swear, bro. I had
Dukes of Hazards over here.
Nothing was gonna stop me from getting in that car because I was that scared.
Yeah.
Not because I was that down.
Right.
And so it's like, all right, cool. And the dude's like, what the dude, you did it, though, dude. What the hell, damn cracker? What's wrong? You crazy, bro? He's like, you crazy,
Crazy
bro.
cracker.
Yeah, you crazy. So then I'm like, damn. So I get in the driver's seat. So now I'm like,
right.
And I'm like, what's a brick? And I start hitting it. Boom, boom. He goes, ding. Turn it on with him. Oh, he's excited for me, bro. And then I'm like, all right, bro, drive it. He's like, I don't know how to drive. Me either. But you're gonna have to figure it out, bro. Fuck. All right, cool. So I'm like, boom, I hit the light poles, like those big light poles in the alley. Boom, damn, boom, I hit the garbage can. But we're gonna go to jail. Well, you said you wanted to go to school. Yeah. He told me like that, bro.
Oh shit.
Like, fuck it. So I started figuring it out slowly. And it's crazy that I had to go to the alley of my grammar school while this motherfucker's waiting for me.
Yeah.
And then when I show up, he's like, flash the lights. Like, on and off. I'm like, I don't know what that is. He reaches over, turns it on. And as I'm going through the alley between Ridgeway and Londo and my grammar school, like, it's my grammar school. And
right.
I go there in the morning. I gotta go tomorrow, to take my classes.
You're joyriding like fucking asshole.
Yeah, right. And then I get there and when I start putting the lights, I swear to God, you just hear all the little well dead. I'm fucking crazy. That little motherfucking cash bottle. I'm like, man, one day, bro. Like, woo, one day when I get older, motherfucker, don't forget me. He never did. I snitched on him because he fucking punched me in the chest again when I was like 17. I wasn't even on shit. And if I was like, what happened? I'm like, that motherfucker, fuck this motherfucker. Yeah. And fuck that shit, bro. Like, bro, you abused me as a minor, gave me drugs. Like, kind of pushed me into that just to prove, so I could go, to school, so whatever. So, like, at the end of the day, yeah, whatever. I was,
That was fucked up.
Yeah, bro. That's the way the neighborhood works. So that's how I learned how to drive. That was the first time I was behind the wheel,
Yeah.
And I had to go back home to my dad and my mom, my parents were divorced. Never asked me nothing. Never knew nothing.
They were totally clueless about your situation, bro.
They thought I was like reading books or something. I don't know what the hell they thought.
Kid being a kid.
Yeah, kid being a kid.
Yeah.
No, it was dangerous.
So you're going to Curie, you said at the time?
Oh no, this time I was still in grammar school. That was still
Okay.
but like okay. So when we went to Curie, the world expanded. Better bitches. Swamp donkeys over there, bro. There's some white girls over there. We never seen a white woman, bro. You have to understand that.
It was culture shock. That shit was culture shock.
Asian, Asian family. Wow, bro. Puerto Rican women, bro. Like, bro, like, you know, like we weren't experienced to that. Everybody spoke Spanish. Everybody believed in Jesus. You know, like it was all this way. There was that one dude that was like a Jehovah's Witness that couldn't pledge allegiance to go to school dances.
Right,
you know?
right.
Alberto.
That's it, like, what's wrong with you? But anyway, when we went over there, I remember, like, you know, we're trying to show out to the female, and then this is when I realized that our neighborhood was so, like, okay, for example, the first day of school, I was in the lunchroom, I had nowhere to sit with. And I'm with my brother. My brother's a little rocker emo kid. He's a year older than me, bro. Like, he's no hood motherfucker. You know, like, last motherfucker I want to be seen with bitches. 4 bitches, you know? And I'm sitting with him. And I live with him. You know, like, there's nobody else. Huh? So the next day, David went to school there too, but we were in the same class. So then the next day, my boy Danny, who we went to grammar school with, is in the lunchroom. And I'm like, my brother's like, is that Danny? I'm like, oh, what? Oh, hey, what's up? He's like, and first thing I said, I'm a demo, bro. This is why I'm here.
I think I see your LD.
I'm a demo freshman, bro.
Shit.
I'm like, damn, all right, cool. But now I know I got him from the hood that we went to school with. He can't betray me. He runs away. I tell all my friends that he's fucked. You know, that's what I thought. You know,
remember we used to use that word a lot. LD, you fucking LD.
What is that name?
Learning disability.
Yeah, several bro was calling us.
Notorious. We used to talk about it all the time.
So whatever, like whatever, like I will never forget this, bro. Now I got my buddy. Now we're talking about stuff, and we hang out a lot, you know. So like, hey, what the fuck, you know, it's over with.
Yeah.
We're talking about hood stuff. Oh man, you hear the huge conflict on, you know, this and that, rest in peace. And then some dudes, you know, in the lunchroom, you know, it swings around. Some dudes were from, what y'all is? What y'all is? I look at my boy. I'm like, they talking to us? They're like, yeah, man, we whatever you is, killer, bro. But I didn't care. I've been to Little Village. I've been to the world. I met the killers. And I'm thinking because I'm like an archer, it doesn't apply to the hood stuff.
Right.
There's no killers no more. Nah.
Yeah, that was the mentality. Bro.
Yeah, and then Satan disciples, like the name was whack. You know, what's his killer? Oh, we saying disciples, and then they're throwing this shit up, but I'm like, I've never seen it in my life. I only seen bunnies and crowns.
Right.
And VO, you know, little shit like that. So I'm looking at him, he's throwing it up. I start laughing. What the hell is that? What the fuck? And I'm trying to dip it. But I don't even know what it is. So I'm like, man, whatever that shit down, bro. And then like people behind us thinking we're crazy. Like all the kids, like freshmen, like what the this man, like, you know, started getting distance and this and that. Man, y'all motherfucking lions, clowns, bro. Y'all ain't no hood motherfuckers. Y'all ain't got no chiefs, you know. Little did we know, bro, that was their hood and we were in the middle of it. And that created a whole another scenario. But when we went to Curie, like we started getting into it with the GDs a lot. We got into the situation one time where we fought like about 7 of them on Pulaski and Archer. Like literally, bro. Like I was coming down the steps, cutting class, and I was like pre-king, I was already hanging out with the Richard boys, already film ball involved, but I was I didn't have no crowd. Bro, we're trying to skip school, thinking we're cool, right? And then I'm with some female that lives on Spalding 28. So I'm thinking I'm the badass. Look at that, I got this raw ass bitch. I guess I care. So she's in front of me, and some GDs are coming up, and she's going down. Tell me why some GD tells her, "Move, bitch." And I'm walking with a bunch of finballers, you know, and I'm like, you know, like, and they know I'm weird. So this happens. I'm like, I turn around, and I don't know. I only know Danny. I don't know the rest of them, you know. And then they look at me like, "What's next?" Yeah. So what's up, Little Village? Like you can see, like it was like.
It was expected.
Yeah, like it was like a tense moment. I could never forget their faces. Like, no que según muy acá.
Right.
I look at her. I'm like, man, she's not worth it. But my you know, like this is like, it's not
about her right now.
Yeah, it's not about her now. My honor is in
point.
question because she's with me.
Yeah.
And this is what you learn about bringing people with you later on in life. You know, you learn things like that. So I'm like, man, whatever. I'm like, damn, I have to say it. And I'm like, who you calling a bitch? Dudes, all of them, bro. Like 7 of them tall as hell.
Basketball players.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, GD, bro. They were like from 59. They were huge, bro. They were seniors, and I was a little kid. 15. I gotta stop saying a little kid. I was making decisions just out of irrational, like just in the moment, you know. Because I had to prove it to them that I'm from Little Village and that I'm really from there, you know. Because I wasn't affiliated like that, anyways. It becomes a bigger problem. They start coming up to me and then like surrounding me in the hallway. The security sound said, "Take it outside." Now, mind you, I'm with a Crown Town, I'm with a 51st and Ada, I'm with a 51st and Holman, my boy that's a Villalobos, and it's me, and some party player.
Damn.
Well, yeah, we're at Curie. Yeah, you know, and we're all there. So it's just a question. And I'm like, you know what? We're gonna go to my crib on 40th and Kamensky, and then they're like, about the D's. I'm like, you scared? They're just D's.
Right.
So all right, let's go. So imagine me telling them that in class, and then me getting checked by the GDs in the hallway. So I had to I had to stand by my shit.
Yeah.
So then we're walking away, and then the security separates us outside of Curie, and then we start walking towards Archer, and then they start walking towards the train station. And I'm like, yeah, I'm with my girl, like, yeah, you see that? You see that? You see, I stood up and this and that. All of a sudden I hear that one crowd that say, pull my book bag. They coming.
All right, man. So let's get a little into how you started your rap career, bro. How you ended up where you're at now.
Oh.
How'd you go about? What happened and what? How did it?
Well, bro, look, I'm gonna tell you, I liked hip hop because you could relate to it. You know, you can hear Nas and hear stuff about the neighborhood, and you're like, damn, that's what's up. And me and David were homies, but I didn't know that he could. One time we were at the school dance, Valentine's Day dance, and I was in 5th grade, he was in 6th grade. And I'm walking in because I was a student council thinking I'm the badass, look what I put together. How everybody put this together, when I was a little kid, handing out flyers, setting up, stuff like that in school. Because I was a student council. Even though I wasn't La Calle, bro, I was straight A student. I was student council, treasurer of the class body and shit, whatever. And I'll never forget this day, bro. It changed my life in terms of expressing myself. David shows up and gives Danny a piece of paper. My boy Danny that I told you that in high school I re-encountered him and we became tight. He gives me a piece of paper and he's reading it I'm like, hey Danny, what? And then everybody surrounding him reading it. What's going on? And then David comes up to me. Oh, it's my rap. What? It's my rap, bro. I write raps. And I'm like, what? And I start reading. I'm like, whoa. What? Looking at him reading it, and everybody looking at him reading it, and then Danny's like, I got some too. I'm like, damn, everybody raps. I want to be a part of this shit too.
Okay.
So then, we're on Springfield, whatever, as kids, we start rapping in the neighborhood, start writing in little notebooks, I stole a mic from my computer class in grammar school, and I gave it to Ryan. And then we started recording stuff on his computer, rapping, whatever.
I think what helped out too is at that time we all felt we all realized we all had a connection and a love to
hip hop culture.
Hip hop. And so even though our friend Danny was rapping, he didn't really stick with it.
No, yeah, he wasn't in the hood. He wasn't in hip hop. He was just a hood cat, and he was, we could say our part.
So it's I think me and him connected, me and Demo connected in the terms of, damn, we could really do this. This could really be a legit hobby. And then we took it to our friend Ryan, and he's like, bro, that's just cool. He's like, I actually have software, I have a computer.
I mix music.
I can mix music. I can make beats for you guys.
I got instrumentals.
So we're like, holy shit, it's coming together. And then we came across a friend across the street, dude, I rap too. So it's like, holy shit, we got a whole little thing going.
Yeah, so Ryan is like...
So that's what we confided in. We're like, holy shit. It became more just not just one person rapping. It became oh shit, we were all doing that. And we're all kind of taking it serious. So let's make it a thing.
Ryan is like, come upstairs, we're going to record our first song. Tell me why. His mom is in the living room watching TV. His dad is over there too watching TV. And we kind of have to whisper. He was like, we're kids, bro. And then I was saying some real sacrilegious stuff, He's like, shh, my mom's right there. Whatever. So we record an 18-track mixtape somehow. 13-year-old. During this whole time when I was making as a kid, we were still making music.
Okay.
And Frankie, and all them they had this apartment and they would hang out every Saturday, Friday night and play NCAA, do guy shit, get braided or whatever the fuck motherfuckers in back then.
Right.
And then Suavecito, all these cats were out in the line around the couches. And then we had our CD first, our first CD, and then the Live from 26. That's what our first album was called, but we were 13.
Okay.
Live from 26. And we played for them. It was me rapping, right? Frankie's playing. What Who the fuck is this guy? He fucking sucks.
Frankie,
Yeah, Frankie. Yeah.
Right, he was there, bro. I was like, oh, got my chest.
Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know Frankie was involved. All right.
No, we just, you know, like, okay, so Ryan wanted to give him, you know, his little brother wanted to give the test. Like, we're going to show it to my older brothers. My older brother and their boys. Just, no. So, like, imagine that. We're, like, rapping about our stuff, and then all of a sudden, he's like, we're going to print this, and we're going to show it to them while they're drinking and chilling. What the hell did he expect?
Right.
Well, we're both like, why are you wasting our time, little homie? And then like they were rapping like, who's that? Oh, he's pretty good. Who's this guy? He fucking sucks.
I think it's just we went in with the expectations like, man, we're really doing something.
Yeah, and then
but it was a reality of, dude, we're 12, 13 years old.
we sold 500 CDs, reprinted $5 a piece.
Get out of here.
Yeah, at that time. So so then we're like, okay, we're gonna make this album. We're gonna call it Life of 26. And we're gonna print copies and make our covers, and we're gonna sell it. That's what Ryan said. Where? We're gonna go to Micro Center. So we go to Micro Center and we buy these blank CDs that were vinyl. They're vinyl, little vinyls, but they played as CDs.
Okay.
And then that's what, like, you know, they were like, so you get a vinyl, but you put it in your CD player. And nobody had ever done that, and it was called Life of 26. So we're selling it, and everybody that opened the CD at first like, oh, what the hell, like. The vinyl changed it. Like, oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like, yeah, here's $5.
Cool.
So we would sell it. And I would like, you know, and I was gaming. I'm like, hey, man, babe, come on, keep up. Well, so freestyle about this, and I'll buy a CD. Yeah, of course. Or I'll be like telling, you know what I used to do? I used to go in front of the disco mall with the CD as a little kid and freestyle, be like, name any single song, any number, and I'll rap the verse. A little kid, bro, rapping and selling it. And then we had a little box, but we would put our money in. We used to tell our parents, and we're going to the movies and save our money and put it in the box and just keep making music. So we bought a real mic, like a $500 mic. We were like right before high school. We bought a really expensive mic. Actually,
we would actually save for that, bro.
Yeah, like
so we would like, get a little money, and then like we had like a little like piggy bank.
Yeah, little piggy
and we
bank.
dropped whatever extra little loose change we had. We dumped that in there. And thankfully, we had actually supported friends who would actually chip into that shit.
So
too.
we were all lie to our parents and said we're going to the movies, and we were the whole block. Everybody put in. So we saved up, and with the money we sold from the CDs, we bought our actual equipment, and actually had a studio and bought, like, we were making beats, we started buying programs, just selling it off of like our neighborhood. And then when we were in high school, it got a little bit different because now you're exposed to different people and people that actually make music. And now I'm freestyling about what I rap about, game stuff, whatever, around like white boys and this and that. And it's like the impact was like, I knew the moment when I was a freshman in high school, and No ID, Common's producer and Kanye's mentor, came and spoke. And he's like, I hear that Curie has the best freestylers. Make some noise if you're a rapper. And I'm making some crazy noise in the auditorium. Anybody that wants to come freestyle right now, come down, make some noise. And I'm thinking the same amount of people were gonna get up. I was the only one out of 1,000 kids that got up to freestyle in the auditorium with Curie with No ID, you know, his comic producer. Get on down here, young man. I'm like, what the hell? Crazy, bro. Like, I'm only freestyling for Milo and Surf and everybody in the block and selling my CDs to my friends, you know, and my teachers. And then I get this opportunity, and then he's like, play the beat. You're about to freestyle. And I'm like, and then you know what the beat it was? The Dr. Dre one.
Oh, the Dr. Dre.
Yeah, explosive. You know? Yeah. And then when the beat played, the whole freshman class went, oh!
Went nuts.
Yeah, and he starts freestyling, bah, 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 bah. Gives me the mic, and right before he gives me the mic, don't curse. Class of 05, get your hands reaching high. Oh! And I start freestyling at the top, talking about grab you by the steel, something is real, blah, 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 with No ID, you get the feel. I literally used in the moment, and then everybody went crazy. I gave him back the mic, No IDs. Wow, some of your favorite I swear, bro, it was one of the best moments of my life. Some of your favorite rappers can't even do what this young man just did. How old are you? Pass me the mic, 14. 14! He shakes me. What? Incredible, man, incredible. I'm getting out the stage, and this is what got me the most pussy in school. I'm getting out the stage, he stops me, no, you're gonna stay back here, and everybody starts going crazy, clapping like, oh shit. I'm like, what the hell? And I'm backstage, and all the seniors that were like in the music class, you sound like Pitbull. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, bro. No ID thinks I'm dope. So So and then like I was like about 15. You know, and then the class gets dismissed. Or the tournament gets dismissed half a day. And I'm already an active game member and this and that. And then he's all like, "Yo, did you?" He's like, artist to artist. Did you really? No idea, bro. I cannot believe a legend in hip hop. Like if you look him up, he produced that album 444 for Jay-Z. He's Kanye West's mentor.
Okay.
He's produces for a lot of legends. He's like president of Def Jam, bro.
Okay.
And right now, well, he was, and then and at that time, he's all like, "How does it sound? Meeting you like Common? You like Kanye? Like, yeah. How does it sound? You meeting them one day?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Honestly, did you really freestyle that? Be honest." I'm like, "Yeah." "Wow, man. Who's your teacher?" "This is my dean." Calls my dean over. "I want you to keep in touch with this young man. That's incredible. I haven't seen that from a child ever." I'm like, "Damn, thank you." Then I get expelled for game banging and I get removed from whatever school. Like I can never go back to Chicago public schools because I was known as the game recorder. So it's like at that time, it was a mob. Like it was like the mob action, three to a crowd, and then you were identified as like a terrorist, whatever. So if you're involved, it's like a RICO. If you're involved with any type of like recruitment, you're not allowed around public spaces. Okay. So I was banned from Chicago public schools because I was recording everybody. Because after that, I became very popular. So all the bitches and all the kids wanted to hang out with me because I was a pinball. So I just took advantage of it and flipped everybody. And then so after that, I flipped everybody. You want to hang out, bro? Yeah. And that's what it got that type of attention. Like, damn, bro. So I started selling CDs. We sold the Chaos Theory in school, and we sold.
I was album number 2.
Yeah.
That was album number 2.
Yeah. So and that was already active after all this happened already, and we sold out in 500 albums, bro. 500. We know it was 500 because we bought the pack.
So they're gone.
So we had to burn them off and sell them, and we stuck again with the vinyl thing. And so is it on? And then yeah, bro. So that kind of led me on to in people's minds as the future progressed. So every time somebody would see me be on the game, "Hey, bro, you still rap?" Like, damn, this is cool. This is cool.
And, just to intervene with that, it's when we first started this, dude. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. My compa here, he's
oh god,
he was
no homo.
Pause. He was he was definitely a project, bro. He was a work in progress. As we got older, we developed our own styles, todo and shit. This dude is legitimately the product of everything. Like, dude, I don't make music anymore. Everybody else who we started with doesn't make music anymore. Yeah. It had nothing to do with music. The only thing I do to this day is cover art. Insight, a little bit of executive producing, a little shit here and there, but to actually make music, he's the only one who kept it going. He's the actual result of what everything we did.
You guys started.
This is what happened.
It's like in the Bible, bro. It's like the Bible says, because back then, bro, I couldn't contribute artistically because I couldn't rap on beat. I couldn't be the best. I wasn't the best at anything.
But one thing that we knew right away is that this guy has a connection. He could rap.
Yeah.
But he has a connection with people.
Yeah.
That a lot of people don't have. Like, I could rap. At that time, I thought at least I could rap my ass off, right? Like, I could say certain things. I could make a certain song sound decent. Where maybe he struggled rhythmly. I thought I could be.
Bro, I had 2 left feet and vocally.
Right, but one thing that he always had was he could make a connection with people.
Okay.
So I'm like, dude, that's something you can't be taught.
Right.
Yeah.
You have it or you don't.
Learned,
you have it or you don't. So as I'm like, bro, just keep at it. Sure enough, he did. As time went on, and now we got what we got now.
So how did you get the name Demo? How did they come about?
So we were doing graffiti, right? And my mom owned the corner store on Springfield and 25th, and there was this chocolate called Demolition.
Oh shit! Here we go.
and then we're like, "Hey, that's a badass name." I'm like, "You know what? It is a badass name." And then I started writing Demolish everywhere. No, I don't know why. And then it sounds like 5th grade.
You're tagging it?
Yeah.
You're tagging it.
Demo. And then it's shortened to Demo. And then and then it just stuck. But it only stuck amongst my hip hop.
So it started with a tag.
Yeah. It was my tagging name since 4th grade. Fourth grade.
And then that's when you looked deep into the whole.
And then what it meant the study, demography means the study of people. Demos means for the people. Okay. And it's it kind of threw me in
it all blended
in.
Okay.
So then
Alright.
So I'm gonna say this one verse, bro, that I've been that kind of my first time saying something like this. I was like, the rhythm is addicting when I'm grabbing a pen. I've come a very long way just to try to pretend. Too much passion for the music to be seeing the end. All the shorties in the hood, man, I do it for them. Cause the life in the streets, man, it's not what it seems. They'll be wanting you for murder, find you dead in the scene. I wanna be the ocean that's filling the stream. Cause the poverty in ghettos is killing our dreams. So much pressure when the day is getting harder to breathe. But it only builds character to fight and succeed. It's like the struggle when the ghetto's trying to poison the seas. Take a cruise down the avenue, observing my hood. Taking puffs from the blunt, trying to figure what's good. You can't condemn a man when he failed if he did what he could. Every person has a story that's misunderstood. While I write about the ghetto, cause I'm living in the ghetto. Where metal claps loud like it's calling for the devil. There's more to these lines than just attacking the treble. I'm writing wisdom in the stone, man, my name will live forever. You know, bro, I wrote that shit.
I had to throw that in there, bro. Sorry, I messed you up.
Nah, you're good, bro, but I was a little kid when I said that, bro. A little kid.
Damn, that's dope.
And I was a little kid, bro, and then like I wrote that shit for high school, and then like somebody's like, my teacher's like, bro, I didn't even know you could do this. And then like throughout my life, bro, like I was gonna get a big ass master, like all on my chest, you know, like I was game banging, like I was crown counsel, like I was like deeply involved, bro. I wasn't allowed over there, bro. Right. Per surf. One time I called David, bro, 521-9046, the old school house number. Hey, bro, I'm gonna stop by. He's like, nah, bro. Sir said go with them motherfuckers.
Oh, shit.
Say, hey, bro, I heard that you're a king, but you can't come here no more. Like, but you're my boy. I'm crying on the phone like you can never come back here again.
Wow.
So, you know, whatever, but the hip hop way.
Surf keeps it real to this day, dog. Keeps it real.
Yeah,
but that'd be my brother, dog, you know?
Yeah, bro, yeah. And, you know, I was in his house, so I understood. But he never told me directly because he's scared. He found out I was a real nation. You don't know his thoughts, he knows what's gonna happen. But not like, no, but like hip hop really like helped separate. Like you can do this, bro. You don't have to do this.
Right.
And then like, you know, like in a lot of the people, there was a lot of investment from community people, even gang bangers.
So do you think that if it wasn't because of the music, you think you would have been still been banging and
I would have been dead.
Trouble, you would have been dead.
I would have been dead.
So if it wasn't for the music, that's what actually saved you. That's what got you out, got you fucking going. Huh?
Because you know what, bro? Because there are evil people in every part aspect of the world. Yeah. There are bad people in the hood, and there are good people in the hood. And there's sometimes you're on the corner, and like how my brother just said, like you just connect. You say something that to an OG, be like, damn. Hey, look, let me holler at you real quick.
Right.
Hey, bro, you shouldn't be out here. Like I'll be like the active, but always the old school motherfuckers will be like, hey, bro. I'm telling you, I was gonna get a master, and literally my enforcer, after everybody left, don't get it, bro. Why not, bro? I'm down. No. You're different. You're different, bro. You're different. Don't do it. He didn't know me like that. That's what he's had to tell me. You know, like, and then like, you know, in the neighborhood growing up, like, yeah, like I was like, you know, I'm back and forth, but the music, like I was working at Troll House and I was an active pinball.
Troll House Shrimp,
Keeler. Yeah, and then the Troll House brothers are rock. They're in the rock band, bro.
Really?
They opened up for Guns N' Roses in the 80s at the Riviera.
Get out of here,
bro.
I never knew that.
They're actually on Spotify, a rock band. They still record to this day.
Really?
Yeah, bro. They have a whole like press release. They're like dressed in spandex, you know, like yeah, but the Troll House brothers, bro. They're really musicians.
Okay.
So I'm over there because Mikey was a nemesis, now a friend. You know?
Wow.
You know?
And how did you come about with your record label and all this? How did you?
Oh well, we started releasing music on Spotify. Okay, like the Distro Kid, he's like, you know, like does online distribution companies.
Well, I think this goes to tell just fast forward several years, because the story where he left off is like early high school.
Yeah.
Fast forward several years, along a lot of mishaps. Like I said, he stayed true to the music, man. He stayed true to the music. And he took it serious enough where he realized that he's the only one doing it. He realized he had an impact. So I think it's safe to say, I mean, I'll let my brother speak on it himself, but I think it's safe to say for him to be like, he's seen that he was one outlet for a lot of people,
bro.
So he took it upon himself to be like, let me make this my record label. Let me make it for other kids who have this, for create a space or just even an image that we didn't have.
Yeah.
For other people.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I did not know that you had done all of this, bro. Like I was totally clueless until I think I was on YouTube when I was already DJing. I was looking for music or doing something, and then I just stumbled upon some of your videos, dude. And I was watching like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, this is dope. Like,
thank you,
shit.
bro.
I was impressed, dude. I was like, how come, like, I don't know about this, and I'm always hanging out, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it was, dude, but I was really impressed, dude. I was really impressed.
Thank you, bro.
I was.
And like, and it's funny because like in the beginning, bro, like I'm telling you, like I was the one that was getting taken off of songs. Like, hey, bro, this is whack.
Wow. Early on.
But you got your crew, right? You got other guys that you rap with.
Yeah,
right?
well, it's just like, for example, on SVNTO PECVDO, it's a group with me and Juan Salate, the main members in Chicago.
Okay.
And then we have other international artists from Sonora, Kereme. We have 6 Syllables from Arizona. These are
6 Syllables. That's another one that I saw.
Yeah, and he's from PECVDO. He's in a group with them called The Plaga.
Okay.
So and he's already connected to legends. So it's like in the beginning, like when we started rapping in English, bro, we were in Chicago. Nobody cared. The Prietos don't care about you rapping in their fucking language. I opened up for Do or Die once, and some tea, and bro, we had a table next to them. No lie, I got to meet Do or Die. You know how? I was walking out with my friends, with all my merch. Like, bro, y'all see that? I killed it. Y'all see that shit? I killed it. I'm walking out with my merch, and we sold a lot. We sold about $700 worth of merchandise that day, at that show. Mm-hmm. And I had a album that I put as a USB album. I had a B-side, I had an EP and a B-side of the EP, a mixtape, and every single video I have ever dropped for $20. Sold that out. So then, out of nowhere, when we're leaving right to the after spot, hey, security, hey, Demo, where's Demo? I'm like, right here. Do or Die, I want to holler at you. I look at my friends like, yeah, that shit.
Go.
Literally, go. My boy grabs the box, go, bro. We're on stairs and we're on stage and it's me, Psychodrama, Triple Darkness. You know who they are, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like smoking weed, passing Hennessy. I'm like, I can't believe it. You know, I'm just like watching them, and I'm walking up, and then this OG is Shadow Master. He's a Moreno. He's like a host of that at the venue.
Uh-huh.
Come here, Demo. Somebody want to meet you. DJ Sluggo was like, whose album is this?
DJ who?
DJ Sluggo. Yeah. They're a DJ.
Yeah.
Fat dudes, whatever.
Yeah.
What's up? Whose the album is this? And I had packaged it like a video game. Like it wasn't like a regular CD. It looks like a video game. You open it up,
cool.
And then the inside, on the outside is the cover, and then the inside is all the places and the logo and pictures and the USB.
Nice.
So you put it in, and it just gives you everything, you know. Okay. And this is a great idea. It's 2017 at this time. I had never really heard of nobody doing that at that time. This is a great idea. Whose idea is this? Whose is this? It's mine. Hey, little homie. And then apparently one of their little cousins was on the same table selling the merch next to us, and he bought that album off of my boy because he told Do or Die, hey man, whoever the fuck is the table next to us is outselling us by hundreds. We gotta meet this kid.
Okay.
My nephew say that, yo, you're outselling us. I don't know who you is. I'm like, well, my name is Demo, bro. Nice to meet you. Yo, first of all, my bad. Do or Die, cool. Go straight up to Triple Darkness. I'm like, yo, bro, you know, it's like Psychodrama. I'm like, yo, bro,
yeah,
grateful to be here. And then the AK Do or Die is like, hey man, enough of that shit, bro. How the fuck did you outsell us today? I'm like, I have no idea, bro. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you why. Cause you know the Latin hip hop music is blah blah blah, and you spitting that shit. You was up there saying you all this and that, you film all this and that, bro. That's some real shit. I never heard you, bro. Spit some shit for me right here, right now.
Calling you out.
Yeah, so I fucking go a cappella, you know, and I start spitting, bro. By the fourth bar, oh, he slashed me in the chest so hard. Yo, what? Wait, bro, how old are you? At that time, I was like 26. You're 26? Bro, with the rest of the little motherfuckers like you, who knows all shaking me, hugging me, appreciating me. And I'm like, hey, bro, before all this hugging, I'm gonna tell you one thing, bro. You know what the first time I ever heard you guys? I was in a car, gangbanging, was in Kings, and we got rammed, and you know what the fuck song was playing? Do you wanna ride in the backseat of a caddy? He was like, yo.
Cut,
yeah, bro.
We all played that jam.
Yeah, and I told him, like, bro, you guys played a lot of theme music. It's an honor to be here, this and that. And he's like, hey, well, we're on tour right now. We're about to go to Florida. We're about to go to Missouri. You want to tag along? Shit. Hell yeah. But you gotta pay your own way. You gotta pay everything for yourself. You gotta, nah. He's like, hey, bro, we're at Pole House Entertainment. We're looking for Latin rappers. You want to sign? You can sign right here on this napkin. And my boy Emerged at that time was like, yeah, bro, I'm down to sign. No.
Just a signature.
And you know what I told him? I swear to God, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I literally said this to Do or Die to their face. If I sign to y'all, I will always be under y'all. and I don't want to be under y'all because my community deserves a leader that represents them to the fullest.
That's what's up.
And I'm not nobody, you know, and I need to excel over y'all if I'm really to pay to the mission to city.
What was the response?
They hugged me and said, well, the rest of the motherfuckers like you, homie. Take my number down, this and that, you know, like, yeah, you know, like, take, you know, yeah, you could create communication, but at the same time, like, man, like, I'm not saying that I don't want to do a song with Do or Die, but at that point in my career, I had no means to do it, you know, but, like, we still have the communication. Like, if we wanted to, we had the beat, we can, you know, but it's just, like, at that moment, I couldn't believe it, bro, like, and I literally said, thank you, I feel great. I was hyperventilating in front of them, you know, and it's the same way that happened when we met Sick Jackin, bro. When Sick Jackin came to Chicago recently, we never met him, bro. I never knew this man. And
this is a big time fast.
Yeah, so like fast forward now we're talking about like hip hop in terms of like, okay, at that time 2017, I was 26 years old and I was taking hip hop just not that serious, just being able to do it. But that Do or Die show again catapulted me on like, hey, motherfucker, this ain't no joke no more, bro. These motherfuckers, you were on the same Spotify playlist with them, like these motherfuckers, like, yo, they sung me, bro, like literally, like, yo, you're dope, you're the next. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then I rolled with that. Then we started rapping in Spanish. After that, bro, we were doing tours in Mexico, 5 city tours.
That's what I was gonna go to next.
Like leaving the city, bro. Like literally, like I gotta buy underwear in the tianguis in the middle of a city. I don't know, bro, because ain't no laundry man's waiting for you, bro. Like, bro, imagine we get off the show at 12 a.m. Then we gotta go after party 3 p.m. Go to sleep 4 a.m. after drinking. We gotta leave the hotel by 10 and be at the next city for sounds check at 4 p.m. We was dying, bro. Those don't time to nothing, bro.
Yeah.
It was like, bro, we had more grams of coke than grams of fat. It was bad. It was bad, bro. Like that tour, bro. Like it was amazing. But yeah, like it, you know, like advancing in years of hip hop, bro. Like I had to make the change to Spanish because I also felt like we were disconnecting with a lot of the crowd in our community. That we're just like each other. We speak like this. Well, wait, cabrón. We like mix in English and Spanish, and we all listen to corridos. Is that the doomsday clock to midnight? Doomsday clock to midnight.
That serves the alarm to go to work. Shit.
Hey, bro, Abraham's on your ass, bro. But yeah,
Mimi's time.
yeah. Hey, somebody about to fucking turn into Cinderella right now. Nah, bro, but yeah, like, you know, like, we started rapping in the Spanish, and I started sprinkling a little bit of Spanish. I'm like, bienvenidos a mi cuadra donde siempre tiene.
Let me ask you a question, man. Sorry if I cut you off earlier.
No, you got it, bro, sorry.
Where in your life do you feel that you felt a transition from one thing to the other? Or where you felt the change, or where you actually felt the change and you're like, wow, like, holy shit, this is happening, this is actually happening, and you gravitated more towards, you know, the good side? Or
Yeah, man, that was like a combination of things. There was like a lot of, you know, I was sent to Mexico at that time. And my cousins were famous reggaeton artists, bro, when I was sent
Really?
to Yeah. So my family sent me from game. You know, I'm in danger. They're burning down garages. They're threatening me at school. They're like, I couldn't go to school no more. They're slashing my mom's tires. Like, you gotta go, bro. You know, like even my mom's house in Kamensky was getting tagged up, and my dad's house on Pulaski 24th was getting tagged up. You got nowhere to go. Sending you to Mexico. So I'm thinking like, oh, here we go. Like, you know, it's a typical story. You get shipped out.
how long were you in Mexico for?
2 years.
So you spent 2 years out there.
Yeah.
And how'd it go over there? What were you doing over there?
I was, my cousins were touring, making music. They had recording artists already.
Okay.
My cousin.
So it was a good thing.
It was a good thing because a year before that, my cousin was named Televisa Artist of the Year 2011.
Really?
Yeah. So I show up to like, you ready? Like my cousins were already touring. Hey, what, you going to work? Like, yeah. Oh, so what am I gonna do? You're gonna come with me. What do you mean? Like, oh, we're gonna go perform in fucking Puebla right now. Okay, I will pay you 1,000 pesos, bro, for a verse. Let's just go. Mente primo, no te agüites. What? So it's like I go from completely gangbanging after meeting no ID and everything I said I carried to like going to my cousins and performing for thousands. 1,500 people.
So pretty much realizing that, damn, there's more than
this, yeah.
Than just rapping in the corner to my homies. I can actually.
This is for real, bro.
Yeah.
We're getting paid. We're getting touring. I'm getting pussy. We're getting popular. We're meeting actual artists. You know that Panamanian reggae artist? Yo soy tu maestro, El Faz?
Sí, sí.
I met that motherfucker.
Yeah.
at a fucking club in Mexico.
Okay.
Panamanian motherfucker.
He's Panamanian?
Yeah. But not the Mexican one. The reggae.
Oh.
Mujer.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. Met that motherfucker. And I seen him perform it in person. Yo soy tu maestro. You know, that remix of the... I couldn't believe it. Like, and
I like that track.
Yeah, and reggae sounds cool. And he's right there in front of us smelling like shit because he took a shower. And I'm like, man, bro.
So pretty much it's safe to say that everything that you were living in Chicago kind of seemed obsolete at this
Yeah,
time.
it didn't matter. It was imaginary.
irrelevant.
It didn't matter. And after that, I'm like, I don't want to live like that. I don't have to live like that. And I realized at that moment that everything that I was suffering and everything that my homies and we was going through, yes, it was habitual and kind of circumstantial, but at the same time, it's a choice.
Right.
You don't gotta be in the hood, brother. You don't gotta go out at 2 in the morning.
Right.
You ain't gotta be shaking up. You really don't have to. Yes, there's certain things that set to emotion, but you know, I'm like, I don't want to do that. I literally came back and my boys like, oh, bro, you're gonna come back. You're gonna show the boys that you're on the block. I'm like, bro, I don't want to do that no more. I want to do this. And it's like, imagine turning out 20 motherfuckers that you inspired to commit violence for you. And you come back a couple of years later like, I'm good. And my boy Chuko was like, bro, I died the day you left. No, you didn't. Motherfucker, I have a titanium plate in my fucking head because you turned me out 2 weeks before you left. And the day you left, I got chased by some 2-6 and they hit me with a nation bat.
Oh shit.
I was in a coma for 6 months. I got a titanium reconstruction of my cranium.
Wow.
And I'm like, fuck. You know,
how do you feel now? How do you feel now?
I feel like in the beginning, bro, I felt like survivor's guilt. Like I'm doing good and they're doing bad. But at the same time, like when you start, you know, I brought these motherfuckers around after I came back. You know, like, let's go to the studio. You don't got to do this shit no more. Come on, just stick around, but just share something. But they can never, and I realized that they could not separate their ego or their who they used to be into what they should be. You know, so it's like I got my boy here that blames me for him dying. Like, my motherfucker, at the end of the day, like...
Do you think part of you bringing them around is part of you trying to save them?
Yeah, that was look at what we've done. And, you know, like, look at what you know, yes. And I feel like, bro, I'm sorry. And then, like, later on, I was like, hey, why was I sorry? Mm-hmm. I wasn't there, like, I wasn't there when you were getting chased, brother. And first of all, you should have been in school. Mm-hmm. It was at 10 in the morning. They were skipping class. Yeah. You know, it was like, and you know, I at that time, you know, we lost a brother, Boogie, Boogie's little brother, rest in peace, was our first friend that passed away. And that kind of, like, led into that, like, man, bro, like, we're losing people. And it was hard to kind of, like, separate the two, you know, so the survivor's guilt and then moving on and not feeling the same way they felt. Like, you know, I never said gangster or nothing to them because I was Finball, and I'm like, he sent me something video, I'm like, oh, that's gangster. And he's like, laughing, he's like, bro, my friend would never say gangster because he was a straight hard fucking Finball. He told me that. And I was like, bro, you don't know me anymore. That person who you think it was, whatever I inspired in you, I hope I inspired better so you could be a better father and a better person.
Yeah, good shit, man.
And, you know, and eventually just being that, like, hey, that's not right. Hey, that's not cool, or we shouldn't do that. Like, I was in the studio one day, and he was there, and he was like, oh, hey, bro, Widow's over here stuck in this motherfucker, we gotta go right now. And I'm recording Grave, Santo Pecado is on full action. We just got 50,000 plays off of one song. We're fucking rolling. This shit's about to start going for real. We're starting to get residuals or royalties and contract appearances for concerts and like and stuff like that. And he's literally telling me, let's go right now. You're the only one with a car.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm like...
So decisions were made.
Decisions were made. And right there and then I was like, look, bro, I didn't tell that motherfucker to go drive over there. Wherever the fuck he's lost at. Yeah. And as a grown man, if he's a father, he should have thought better.
Yeah.
And
you're right. You're absolutely right.
And that's when, you know, and then that's when they started leaving me because I started reacting different to what caused in their emergencies that were not emergencies in my life anymore. Right. That's the only difference.
They were running one direction, you were going another.
We're running fast, two different directions.
So where do you see yourself like in 5 years, bro? What are your expectations? What are you shooting for?
Like,
what are your goals? What's up?
Man, like in terms of like community building, bro, like we have a record label in the hood. It's established on Pulaski 24th.
What's it called?
Lone Wolf Records.
Lone Wolf Records.
Okay. Yeah, and at the essence of it, it was only just basically for me to, you know, like have the royalties and that I was getting from the Spotify plays and the YouTube plays, which we never like. It was at first it was $5, and then my guy that doing my tax was like, "Hey, you can start a company." You know, blah blah blah, and stuff started happening, and then I applied for it. Then I started getting grants, $5,000 grants for being a small business, Latino businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Started using it to like fund the equipment and provide advertisement for our music, and you know, at the end of the day, like what I want out of like the next 5 years is just to create a type of like a hub for artists, like you know, like
Safe space.
a safe space for people to create, like because we never had that, bro. Like we
it's
never
like what I'm
had-
trying to do here with the DJ thing and the whole thing. It's the same thing.
And it's like right now, there's a Via Palooza is a festival that's been happening for like 12, 13 years in the community.
Yeah.
I've been a part of it every year, as either as an artist, as a host, or as a board member promoting it. And it's like one of the craziest things that happened that we had a little kid perform there at 16 years old, and he's like, I just wanted to perform here because my uncle performed here 8 years ago. I've been looking forward to perform here. Like, damn, bro, we didn't have that shit.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't have that out. And, you know, it's like to be able to see that, like, damn, this little motherfucker,
Inspire.
he could have been a game maker.
Yeah.
But he
It's
decided not
sometimes
to because he could not wait to perform there, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, he brought his family, brought his parents, brought his sisters and mother. They were all supporting him, all proud of him.
Hell
Sometimes
yeah,
I think
dude.
it's definitely a little bit of it's surreal to think even as little of an impact as it is.
It's a great
to
fucking
people.
feeling, man. Shit.
No, yeah, for sure, man. Because like I said, like we grew up, we didn't know any rappers in our neighborhood.
Bro, we used to trace the gangbanging letters on our walls as just chilling bored. You know, you see the gangbanging, you just go
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
And,
So-
now this kid's
So now,
this kid's
yeah,
tracing music,
to
bro.
like even though I don't make music anymore, like I said, he's a testament to everything. He's a product of everything we did, and he deserves everything. But like, even me, I go to Moreno still to get liquor and get a case or whatever. Guys say, "Hey, dude, you're Czech, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, bro, I used to listen to your music all the fucking time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, like a lot of people
Crazy.
were just heavily influenced by the shit that we did, and even to me, so I could imagine to him, like, bro, holy shit, we did definitely inspire a whole different,
Yeah.
different
You've
thing.
come a long way, bro. Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
I mean, the streets are the streets, and there's gonna be an influence no matter what. But to be able to have a little, at least a little bit of a small fingerprint in somebody else's identity, I think that speaks volumes.
Yeah. That's great, man. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad it's going real good for you, bro, and I continue. I'll continue to support you, bro. I'm glad. I'm really happy for you where you're at right now. I really mean it.
Man, bro, man, thank you for having this platform, bro. Like, things like this are very important in our
Thank
community,
you for
bro.
being here, bro. Thank
Telling
you.
our stories, bro. All that is very important, bro. And, you know, thank you for having us, for hosting us.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Whenever
Feel
you
the
wanna
love.
visit tu casa, ya sabes, man. Any shout outs? Anything you want to shout out?
Yeah, bro. Shout out Sir. Shout out Bailo. Shout out Springfield 24. Shout out Compa. Shout out Santo Pecado. Rest in peace, Grave. Shout out to Juan Zarate, bro. Man, bro. Beetle Studios. Boggin Beats. We in it, man. Look me up at demo.ramirez on Instagram. Or look us up on SoundCloud, what's it called?
Spotify.
Spotify.
Apple
iTunes.
Music, whatever
Any
it is.
music platform.
Whatever that new kids are listening to nowadays.
These days. Yeah, cool, man. We're
Whatever
gonna
young
wrap it
people
up,
listen to.
guys.
Man, thank you, brother.
Thank you for being here. And thank you everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate every one of you guys that's tuning in to our podcast, the QLA Podcast 2025. Find me on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in, and God bless. Remember, man, gangbanging does not pay. Life is too short. Be good to people. Be good to your parents. And karma is fucking real.
Facts.
Bars, bro.
Boop, boop.